Beer Reviews back with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. I'm Dan.
I'm Mike. Dan, what do we got here?
Mike, we thought we were done with the Spyglass beers.
Are we not?
Until we're just chatting, planning out our future beers. And I looked in the fridge and said, son of a bitch, we got one more Spyglass beer.
I'm so excited.
So, Spyglass Brewing Company out of Nashua, New Hampshire. Nashua? I've been saying Nashua. Maybe it's Nashua.
It's Nashua.
So anyways, this is their Edges of My Scattered Consciousness.
What?
It is a black cherry milkshake double IPA coming at 8%. And it says a milkshake double IPA with black cherries, vanilla, lactose, hopped with Citra and Azacca.
Oh my gosh.
This is canned on 1/11/22. It says brain fog.
Where in the actual Vertex did we get this beer?
We got this from the fellas over at Nerdsense. Mike and Sean over at Nerdsense. Go check them out. They got a YouTube channel, Beer Tubers. They got a website. I think it's nerdsense.net. It gives you all their social medias and stuff. We should
Check them out.
We should probably do that too.
What, a Tinder?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, okay. We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll set it up.
Dude, black cherry milkshake IPA.
Okay,
a black cherry?
I love black cherry. I love it.
Okay.
It's a great flavor. It's one of my favorite ice creams.
Black cherry ice cream, and then also, all right, let's pour this, and then I think there's gonna be stuff at the bottom. It's a milkshake IPA. Like cherry Coke, cherry Pepsis.
Remember getting any of the clearly Canadian, drinks?
I remember Adirondack.
Along
Black
those
cherry
lines, but
sodas.
the black cherry was always...
There we go.
All right, so...
Black cherry saltwater taffy.
No, I've not had that, but that sounds good.
Black cherries makes everything.
Black cherry makes everything better. So, I wish there was just chunks of black cherry in here. That is
I got some Stifler thing going on. There's,
This is a...
It's very, suspended. Like, if I get the light through
Look at that.
Like, see this, everything's in suspension.
It is. It's a great,
can you see that?
honey amber color, and that.
Yeah, I guess in my mind I'm thinking hazy IPA,
Man, but look at that.
Orange juice looking, but
that's a great looking beer.
yeah, it's got a red cherry hue to it.
Yeah, and floaties hanging around.
Natural cherry.
And there's floaties hanging around. I wish they were halves of black cherries, but you can't can those. But yeah, man, if you really hold the light up, there is just suspended goodness.
Are we setting ourselves up for failure?
As much?
Wait, no. I mean, what I mean by that, are we a fan of black cherry or are we a fan of artificial black cherry? You know how there's artificial watermelon and then watermelon?
Here at FLX,
it's a storming.
Here at FLX, we keeps it real. We like the reals black cherry.
Okay.
I don't know, man. After all the Spyglass we've tried, I don't think we're setting ourselves up for failure by expecting a lot out of this beer. Let's get a whiff, man.
Dude. All right, yeah, it's like shaving cream head. But yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't think I'm not getting a lot.
It's clean. It's a clean... It's a clean smelling crisp beer.
So this is my beer fridge. My beer fridge is set at 43 degrees.
We've let it set out for what, 10 or so minutes?
Yeah. I still think it might be a little bit too cold, to open up.
Grapes.
I think as we sit here and drink it, it's going to open up.
I think so. Which we've had the misfortune of doing a few times. So hopefully while we're drinking it and reviewing it, it will start to open up and things will happen and it'll be all good.
Smell it. Nothing. Still the same.
Yeah, still the same. Let's dive in.
That's a shame. Well, there's a slight
black cherry because I can smell the skin. If that is weird as that sounds. Oh, it's still muted.
If I go real slow with that, I get a little vanilla.
There's a sweetness.
I feel like I'm digging way too hard.
Yeah, I'm probably. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Nerdsense. Whoa. Okay, so that milkshake aspect just popped.
Yeah, that vanilla.
Oh man, vanilla, creamy goodness. It's not the creamiest. Is there anything down there?
No, looks clean.
Okay, it's not the creamiest one I've had, but it is creamy, and that vanilla is popping.
But here's the thing: it's not like straight like sugar. It's not straight vanilla. There's a nice bitter. There's a bittering IPA aspect to the end of this.
I'll tell you what. I know we were talking about it before, but there is an ice cream aspect to it. It gets the vanilla black cherry ice cream in there. I can taste it.
If I separate it from the hoppy bitterness, sure.
Man, I'm not getting the hoppy bitterness.
You aren't?
No.
At the end, there's a drying bitterness there for me. It doesn't finish sweet like ice cream. Okay. Hey, man, that's you. That's you. This is me.
It's sweet. It's an ice creamy.
You live your life. I'll live mine.
Yeah, to each his own. It's all good. Oh man, this is fantastic.
It's starting to open up a little bit. The black cherry and
yeah, the nose is still. There's not much.
Everything's just a little dialed back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we're what, a month? A little over a month in, so I can't. 111. So we're at the time of filming, we're a little over a month in the can.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. We're closing in on 2 months.
No. Well, yeah. Shit. Why do I keep thinking it's still February?
I don't know.
It's the beginning of March.
Man, you're getting a look at this label.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I've been pretty impressed with Spyglass's labels as well. I don't know if we've mentioned that enough. And very impressed with their beer thus far. I think we have run the gambit of styles that they've had. Nerdsense put together a solid box of Spyglass beer to really let you know what they do and what they're about, and I haven't been disappointed.
All right, so here's my thing. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed! Why?
In this beer.
Why?
When I read Black Cherry Milkshake IPA.
Okay.
In my mind, I was hyping it up to be that black cherry ice cream with some whipped cream on it.
Okay.
What I'm getting is subdued and not so much that, with a slight black cherry, slight vanilla, and with the rounding out of bitterness. And now, I'm not mad at the bitterness. I'm not mad at it for being an IPA, because it's a freaking IPA. But I guess, like double blazed orange from Hot Butcher. That's creamsicle through and through. It was very impactful. Mm-hmm. Almost a little bit too cloying and sweet for me. But nonetheless, very impactful in the vanilla game and the orange game. I guess I wanted that kind of level, but substitute the orange for black cherry.
Okay. I can completely see where you're getting at. Yeah. I wish, on a completely lesser tangent, like I absolutely wish the black cherry was more prevalent in this. I was expecting that black cherry ice cream aspect to be really just in my face. The vanilla is there. It's not too sweet, I don't think. I'm not getting as much of the bittering, I think, as you're getting on the back end. It's there. There's a little bit of hop, fresh hop aspect in the back. Yeah, I think the thing that's only disappointing me is the lack of the black cherry. It's there, but you're really, you've got that Spyglass just freaking extended as far as you can go, and you're like, I think I see a sliver. I wish there was more.
I feel like this is like an oasis of a beer. One in the desert that's not really there. You think it's there, and then you get to it, and you're like, crap. That was a mirage.
Yeah, I wish this was a black cherry supernova.
Just got Oasis in my head.
Yeah, I was listening to him on the way over. What do you give this?
3.75.
I was going to give it a 3.97. Really, the only thing that knocks it down is I wish it had the black cherry aspect more.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
And let's say, all right, do you think, I mean, we're pushing 2 months in the can. Do you think maybe that fell off?
Maybe.
It might have. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say, hey, maybe it fell off, and maybe fresher, maybe at 3 weeks, that black cherry was just like popping with that vanilla. So
yeah. I think out of the bunch of the Spyglass beers, this is my least favorite.
Man, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if it's my least favorite. I think it's the one I probably hyped it up too much in my head, and so I'm most disappointed with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's so weird because it's not a bad beer. It's delicious. It's refreshing. It's not overly sweet. It's not cloying by any sense of the word. Like, it's a good beer.
It's a beer.
I like it a lot. I just wish there was more black cherry.
Yeah. It's a beer.
I still think it's another solid outing from
if someone handed me this can,
yes,
I'd never had Spyglass, said, "Here, check out Spyglass," I'd be like,
I don't know, because that also goes with saying, like, you've had a milkshake IPA like this before and know what you're getting into.
I've had double glazed orange,
but how many people have had double glazed orange? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I think you're putting it up against a beer that, like, is just top shelf. And
I guess, all right. Have you had any of the milkshake IPAs from, like, let's say in our region, K2 from Webster, New York?
I don't think I have.
They do a lot of milkshake IPAs.
I see. I should try those then. So up against that, like, is that the same kind of thing?
Give or take.
Okay.
I think, although when I had them from K2, they're generally pretty fresh.
Okay. So maybe we're just sitting on it's just a touch over its freshness peak.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Either way, we have thoroughly enjoyed our Spyglass outing. Thanks to Nerdsense.
Yeah. I mean,
it's been something else.
I'm sure a lot of boys go to Spyglass's yard. Probably not this milkshake bringing them to the yard, but they're going.
We're reaching for jokes at this point. If you want to get a hold of us, we've got Untappds, we've got Instagrams, we've got Twitters. Comment below the video. Tell us your terrible, shitty jokes that no one wants to hear. Nerdsense, thank you so much for this package. This was a treat to try all these beers. I'm fully on board the Spyglass train. Cheers.